Good morning, dear student. Welcome back in today's science class. As you know that in the first class or previous class we start the fifth chapter, that is the force and pressure. So in that we discuss about the force, definition of force, what are the changes brought by the force, and unit of force means SI unit of force, and CGS. In the CGS system we discuss the unit of force. So you know that force means what? Force means pull and push act on a body is known as what? Force. And the SI unit of force is what? SI unit of force is a Newton. But if we consider in a CGS system, then the SI unit of a CGS in a CGS system is dienes. So we know that 1 Newton is equal to 10 raised to the power 5 dienes. Okay. And we also considered one more unit, that is a kilogram force or kilogram pounds force. Okay. So that is 1 kilogram force equal to 9.8 Newton. So now next we are discussing about the types of force. So there are the two different types of force that is based on what? Either object are come in contact with each other or not. As we know that the force can be play or can be exist only when objects are come in contact or interactions that are taken place between the object and the person who applying force. So there also we discussed in the previous class about 2-3 examples that shows that interaction is necessary to exert force. So on the basis of that, there are the two different kinds of force. That is first one contact force, and the second one is a non-contact force. Okay, so what are the two types of force? There are the two different types of forces, that contact force and a non-contact force. So it's very clear from this word contact force means force which exists or which come in play in play a role when objects are come in a contact or the objects are come in a physical contact. So first we are going to discuss about the contact force. Contact force. The contact force act only when objects are in a physical contact with each other, and it's brought necessary changes. Means what are the necessity for this contact force? This contact force only come in play or in a role when the objects are come in a contact, physically contact necessary should be there for exerting this force. Means the object are come in a contact. Without the contact we cannot apply or exert this type of force. So contact force means a type of force that acts only when the objects are come in contact by the physical contact by each other, and it brought necessary changes. Now next there are the different types of contact force. Contact forces are different types is. So we are going to discuss one by one about the different types of contact force. Means the the type of forces which is play a role when objects are come in a contact. So first one that is a muscular force. Muscular force means the type of force which exerted or which come and play a role by acting muscles. Means this type of force can be exerted by action of muscles. It may be the action by human being or by the action of animals. So now see in your textbook page number 135 first the muscular type force is coming category of contact force. Means muscular force is a type of force. It can be exerted only when the objects are come in a contact. Suppose that we are applying some force on any object. We are pushing or pulling any object like heavy bag we are pulling or pushing a box. So what we are doing? We are applying our muscles force of our muscle. Means we are applying a muscular force. Okay. So So there our muscles are working or applying a force to move that object. So that type of force is called what? Muscular force. In a see now page number 135 in your textbook, muscular force. If a school bag is lifted or a bucket of water is lifted or a football is kicked, force is applied. Means in doing all these actions we need to apply some force. Where does the force comes from? So the answer is that this force is comes from our muscles. So this force is caused by the action of a muscle in our body. Not only the human beings but also animals exert muscular force to do physical activities or any other type of task. Generally you see the many types of animals like bullocks, horses, donkeys, elephant. They are engaged in carrying a different kind of carts, means block cart, horse pulling the cart ना, बैल जो है बैलगाड़ी खींचता है, ऊंट जो है ऊंट गाड़ी खींचता है, घोड़ो गाड़ी खींचता है ना. They also doing the work in a farm. So that type of animals apply their muscular force to do some work there. So these all are like the animals like bullocks, horses, donkeys, elephants, and the camels are used to perform the various tasks such as the pulling of a cart, lugging, carrying a heavy loads. So here all animals are applying their force of muscles or muscular force. So this force, muscular force, it can be defined as the force resulting due to the action of muscles of humans or animals is known as muscular force. Okay, so muscular force means the force resulting due to the action of muscles of the humans or animals. That type of force is known as a muscular force. Second force is a mechanical force. Mechanical force means a type of force which is produced by any machine. Okay. Okay, so mechanical force means the type of force which is produced or which is exerted or which result due to the action of any muscles any machines. Muscles, the force which is exerted by the muscles, that is muscular force, and force produced or exerted due to action or working of any machine, that is called a mechanical force. Suppose that we rotate the dynamo or generator, so that produce what? The mechanical energy. Okay, so that the force produce mechanical force. Suppose that for example a car. So in a car the force is run due to what? The force produced by the machinery parts or an engine. Okay, and that engine is run on the basis of what? The fuel like petrol and diesel. So now see, we use the machines to perform the various job. A car moves with the help of an engine. A car engine uses the energy released by the petrol and diesel is burnt, the force exerted by a water falling over a turbine to produce the hydroelectricity is also an example of a mechanical force. Means you know that the water is stored in a dam, and that water is following on the turbine. So when the turbine is rotated, it produces some electricity, or so there which force is working there, that mechanical force is working there and produce water hydroelectricity or a hydral power. Okay, that power is known as a hydral power. So hydroelectricity is produced by rotating turbines by flowing water, the falling of water from a greater height. So there what happened, the turbine is rotated and dynamo is also connected with the that, so it produces water hydroelectricity. Now next the friction force. This friction force is a necessary force, and it is also known as a friend and a foil, because friction is necessary for doing many activities. Like I am going to writing something here on the board, that is due to frictions. We are run on the in this floor in the ground, आराम से अपन पैनलिंग कर पा रहे हैं, ब्रेक लगा रहे हैं किसी भी गाड़ी के, बस के, कार के ना. So that is due to water, that is only due to a friction force. But friction is a necessary, but if friction is more, in that case that friction is harmful for us. So that's why it is called a necessary evil or a devil. Means जरूरी भी है लेकिन इसके harmful effects भी है. So next one is a frictional force. Friction force means the type of force which exerted on the body when the two surfaces are rubbing to each other or come in contact with each other. कि दोनों जब surface कोई भी contact में आएगी, एक दूसरे के ऊपर rub करेंगे तो friction force apply करेंगे, हाँ तब friction force produce होता है. So you understand that the rolling balls comes into the rest after this sometimes. Suppose that if we are playing or a small child or children at our homes are playing with the ball, है ना, क्या करते हैं वो first पे ball को roll करते हैं, लेकिन after attaining some distance automatically it became a stop. Why it is? Because the friction force act on the surface of ground and ball. So this force is have the nature it always against the motion. ये force हमेशा जो लगता है ना friction force हमेशा motion के against में लगता है, means it always opposes the motion. Now see next page 136. It shows that a force is acting on it which tends to the slow it down. Means a type of force act on that ball which rolling on the ground. So after attaining some distance, traveling some distance, automatically it stop. So this force is a frictional force. This air means when we move through the air, when we are running or the bike or cycle we are driving, then also this air is also exerted some force, and that force air resistance is also a form of friction. And the force, this resistance offered by the fluid like liquid or air, this is also known as a drag. Okay, that is also known as a drag. Means the resistance offered by the liquid or air fluid exerted by the fluid, that is called a drag. The force of frictions not only tends to stop a moving object but also tends to stop a stationary object for a moving. That is why it is difficult to kick a brick to make it move on a rough surface. Means the friction force not only tends to stop a moving object but also tends to stop a stationary object from moving. कि ना इसको speed को slow down ही नहीं करता है this friction force, but friction force object को बिल्कुल stationary form में भी ला देता है. Suppose that if there some we are taking any object and it has the great mass, ये उसका ज़्यादा mass है, कोई हैवी ऑब्जेक्ट है तो उसके ऊपर फ्रिक्शन फोर्स ज़्यादा लगता है, तो उसको अपन मूव करना चाहेंगे. सपोज अगर हमने एक ब्रिक ले ली, ईंट ले ली और उसको किक मार रहे हैं, लेकिन वो मूव नहीं होती है. क्यों नहीं होती है? क्योंकि उसके ऊपर ज़्यादा फ्रिक्शन फोर्स लग रहा है. ओके, वाई इट इज़? बिकॉज ड्यू टू द ग्रेटर वाटर वेट, है ना, ज़्यादा वेट के कारण, मास के कारण वो उस पर फ्रिक्शन फोर्स ज़्यादा लग रहा है. Since the force of frictions arises due to contact between the surface is also an example of a contact force. So the force acting against the relative motion of the surface in contact is called a friction force or a force of a friction. This is the definition for a friction force. Note down. The force acting against Okay, so this is the definition of a frictional force. The force acting against the relative motion of surfaces in contact is called a frictional force or force of a friction. Okay, so when it come in play, when the two objects or two surfaces are come in a contact, and this motion, this force always have the nature that it always opposed to the मोशन है ना, हमेशा ऑलवेज ये हमेशा नेचर में क्या करता है कि जो मोशन हो रहा है, जिस तरह से मूवमेंट होता है उसके जस्ट अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में हो रहा है. सपोज दैट कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है ना, इट इज मूविंग लाइक इन दिस डायरेक्शन, सो द फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन इज वर्क इन द अगेंस्ट टू इट. ये फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन है और इस तरह से मूव कर रहा है, ये मोशन है. कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट सपोज ऐसे मूव कर रहा है तो फ्रिक्शन फोर्स जस्ट इसके ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में एक्ट करता है. ओके, and this friction force, due to this force we can apply to a brake, our bike or car or a bus or truck or train, everything. Okay, so this force is necessary for us to perform many activities. So these all are the different types of contact force. So contact force, there are the two different types of force, contact force and non-contact force. First we are going to discuss we discuss first about the contact force. Contact force, the force which is come into play when the two objects are coming in a contact or by coming a physically contact with each other. And type of contact force, muscular force, the force which exerted or work or resulting due to action of muscles like bullock on horses and monkeys. They help in drawing some cart and doing some work by applying a muscular force. Second, mechanical force. This mechanical force means force which exerted by the action of any machine or machinery parts or tools. Friction force, the force acting against the relative motions of the surfaces in contact is called the force of friction or frictional force. Okay, so these are the three contact force. Okay, everybody you note down in your notebook this all three types of contact force. Then after we discuss what non-contact force. Okay, so everybody you note down this one, then we proceed further non-contact force. So now next we are going to discuss about the second type of force, that is a non-contact force. Already we discussed about the contact force. Contact force are categorized into the three categories or three subtype: muscular force, mechanical force and frictional force. Now next the non-contact force. Non-contact force means the type of forces which do not involve a physical contact between the bodies on which they act. Means ये इस टाइप का फोर्स है जो किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर यदि फोर्स काम कर रहा है तो वो उन दोनों को एक दूसरे के फिजिकल कांटेक्ट में आने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. मीन्स विदाउट कमिंग इन अ फिजिकल कांटेक्ट इट कैन बी अप्लाई और कम इन अ प्ले. Okay, So the type of force, the non-contact forces do not involve the physical contact between the bodies on which they act. यानी जिसके ऊपर कोई भी ये force attack means act कर रहा है, काम कर रहा है या exert हो रहा है, वो विदाउट कांटेक्ट में आए, बिना कांटेक्ट में आए ये फोर्स उस पर काम कर सकता है. मीन्स देर आर द सम स्पेस और गैप बिटवीन देम, थ्रू दैट स्पेस और गैप इट दिस फोर्स एक्ट ऑन दैट. सो इन दैट मीन्स बिना एक दूसरे के कांटेक्ट में आए. जस्ट एग्जांपल जस्ट लाइक मैग्नेटिक फोर्स. मैग्नेट जो है कोई भी काम करता है, अपन दूर से ही किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को, मैग्नेटिक ऑब्जेक्ट को आप मूव कर सकते हैं. सपोज दैट यू हैव वन पावरफुल मैग्नेट, तो यू कैन मूव द आयरन ऑब्जेक्ट विदाउट कमिंग इन अ कॉन्टेक्ट ना, कुछ गैप से ना. यहाँ पे कुछ सपोज दैट कुछ सम बीट्स ऑफ this iron fillings is there and we have a magnet, so we can move without making any contact or a physical contact. So that type of force is called a non-contact force. So there are the four different types of contact force. First one, the magnetic force. Magnetic force is very clear that the force which is exerted by the magnet. The force which a magnet exert on a magnetic object is called the magnetic force. Note down definition. The force which a magnet exerted on magnetic object is called magnetic force. Okay, so magnetic force is very clear. The force which a magnet exerts on a magnetic object is called a magnetic force. Means there will be no necessity to come in contact with each other, क्योंकि मैग्नेट दूर होता है और मैग्नेटिक ऑब्जेक्ट के बीच में थोड़ा स्पेस होता है, गैप होता है, तो विदा एक दूसरे के कांटेक्ट में आए ये फोर्स अपन लगा सकते हैं. सो दैट टाइप ऑफ फोर्स इज कॉल्ड नॉन कांटेक्ट फोर्स, क्योंकि एक दूसरे को कांटेक्ट में आने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. नाउ हियर व्हेन एक्टिविटी इज गिवन 11.4 एक्टिविटी इज गिवन to demonstrate the attraction and repulsions between the two magnets. As we know that magnet have the property that if suppose that we have the two bar magnets, okay, as everybody you know that the magnet have a two pole, है ना. if चाहे मैग्नेट को आप कितना भी ना तोड़ दो, कितने भी स्मॉल स्मॉल पीसेस बना दो, इट ऑलवेज बिहेव लाइक इट टू डिफरेंट पोल, नॉर्थ पोल एंड साउथ पोल. सो वी आर टेकिंग टू what the bar magnet. Suppose that this is the north pole and this is the south pole, and this is also south pole and this is the north pole. In first case, this case, okay, when if we brought near the same pole, ना, एक ही जैसे पोल, यानी दोनों सेम पोल को हमने एक दूसरे के पास में लाया, तो what happen, the मैग्नेट एक दूसरे को क्या कर देंगे, रिपेल करेंगे. मीन्स वो कभी भी एक दूसरे को अट्रैक्ट नहीं करेंगे. सो व्हेन द सेम पोल ऑफ अ मैग्नेट इज ब्रॉट नियर, ऑलवेज रिपेल्ड, इट ऑलवेज रिपेल्ड. मीन्स रिपल्शंस you can see when you brought the same pole of a magnet near to the each other. Second, same case, if we are taking this north pole and this also a north pole and this is the south pole. In this case also we can find that repulsion. This is the case of a repulsion. Okay, this is the case of a repulsion. So when you can see the repulsions when the same pole come in a contact with each other. Okay, between the same pole. Okay. Now second case, suppose that if we are taking this bar magnet and this bar magnet, we have another bar magnet. This is north pole and this is south pole. This is south and this is north. This is south and this north and this south and this is north. So in this case, when we brought the two different poles, okay, here north pole nearer to the south pole and south pole near to the north pole. Here south pole and south pole दोनों एक ही जैसे सेम पोल है, तो यहाँ पे रिपल्शन होगा. बट अपोजिट पोल है, नॉर्थ पोल है या साउथ पोल है या साउथ या नॉर्थ है. सो इन दिस केस यू कैन सी द attraction. This is the case of attraction. Okay. So by doing this, by performing this activity, we can conclude that the like poles of the magnet repel each other's and unlike pole, है ना? Like pole, these are the what? Like poles, है ना? And these are the unlike pole. So in between the like pole, what happened? Repulsion. You can see that here the like pole always repelled to each other and opposite poles always attract to each other. So attraction or repulsion between the object is another form of pull and or a push. This repulsion and attraction, this is also a form of what? A pull and a push. So it is also considered as a force. So a magnet can exert a force on another magnet without being in contact with it. The force exerted by a magnet is an example of a non-contact force, because it can apply the force without coming in contact with each other. So the application of this magnetic force you can see in a maglev train, and a magnetic train जो चलती है. A magnetic force is used to run a train known as the maglev train. Okay, maglev train means the force of magnet is exerted to run the train. एंड आपने देखा होगा ये ट्रेन जो भी है ना रेलवे ट्रैक पे जब ना रन करती है तो उसके बीच में थोड़ा स्पेस गैप होता है ना, क्योंकि वहाँ पे अट्रैक्शन रिपल्शन होता है. सो दिस ट्रेन मूव्स ए फ्यू सेंटीमीटर्स अबव द ट्रैक, है ना, कुछ सेंटीमीटर ट्रैक से ऊपर रहता है ना, स्पेस होता है, गैप होता है. एंड दैट इज ड्यू टू वाटर, ड्यू टू द रिपल्शन. ओके, दैट इज ड्यू टू द रिपल्शंस बिटवीन द मैग्नेट इन द ट्रेन एंड ट्रैक. ओके, ट्रैक जस्ट लाइक यू कैन सी दिस वन साइंस बिट्स. चाइना में है, जापान में आप मैग्लेव ट्रेन देखोगे तो वो ना बिल्कुल ट्रैक से थोड़ा ऊपर चलता है ना, दैट इज ड्यू टू वाटर दिस रिपल्शन. नाउ नेक्स्ट वन, द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स. Gravitational force, before that we go to this electrostatic force. Electrostatic force, and fourth one is a nuclear force. So these are the different four types of what non-contact force. So second one, just you see in your textbook page number 137, the second type of force, that is what the electrostatic force. Electrostatic force means the force which is exerted by the charged particles, okay, due to some charge. Suppose that nowadays when you are wearing the woolen clothes, है ना, आप यदि वुलन क्लोथ्स जब पहनते हैं या फिर उनको उतारते हैं, पुट ऑफ करते हैं, तो इसके बीच में ना स्पार्क्स ही होने लगती है. एंड दिस इज व्हाई, दिस इज ड्यू टू प्रोड्यूस सम चार्जेस. ओके, क्योंकि फ्रिक्शन हो रहा है और फ्रिक्शन के कारण उसमें चार्ज प्रोड्यूस होता है. वेरी सिंपल एक्टिविटी इज देयर. About generally you can do in your class many types. There's some beads of paper you are spreading on the table, and simply you can take one comb, or you can the plastic scale, and you rub with your hair. So by rubbing or by friction between the rough hair, dry hair, and that plastic, it produces some charge on it. And when that charge scale, when you brought nearer to water, this beads of paper, that beads of paper is attracted towards water, that plastic scale. And why this happen? This is due to some charge produced on that plastic scale due to rubbing. So that type of force is called the electrostatic force. The force exerted by a charged body under another. Underline this one. Page number 137. This electrostatic force. The definition of this you have to write it in your notebook. The force exerted by a charged body on another charged or an uncharged body is called the electrostatic force. For performing or for more explanation, we can perform one activity. It's a very simple activity. You can take one thread and take one water. You can say the straw है ना, प्लास्टिक का स्ट्रॉ लेना है ना, और उसको किसी भी कॉटन थ्रेड से बांध के आप उसको ना हैंग करके लटका दो. दूसरे स्ट्रॉ को लेकर आपको ना अपने हेयर से रब करो और फिर उसको उसके पास ले जाओगे तो वो क्या होगा, उसमें कुछ अट्रैक्शन आएगा. सो व्हाई इट इज नाउ rub the free end of the suspended straw with the sheet of paper, again the bring and then finally the reason is that this is due to the force of electrostatic force which results due to the repulsion of similar charges on the attractions between the opposite charge. क्योंकि उसमें एक जैसे चार्ज होंगे तब तो वो एक जो स्ट्रॉ है वो उससे रिपेल करेगा और अपोजिट चार्ज होंगे तो वो उस पर अट्रैक्ट करेगा. Now next, so I think it's very clear. Electrostatic force, the force exerted by a charged body on another charged or uncharged body is called the electrostatic force. कोई भी चार्ज ऑब्जेक्ट है वो चार्ज ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर ऊपर या अनचार्ज ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर जो भी फोर्स एक्सर्ट करता है, that force is called what? Electrostatic force. Next one, gravitational force. Now you see this here, page 137. Newton discovered that all the objects in the universe exert a force on all other objects. Means Isaac Newton discovered that all the objects in the universe exert some force on each other. If suppose that we also exert some force on other object and this other object also applies some force on us. This is called a gravitational force. This force is called the gravitational force, or you can say that just gravity. Gravity is not a property of a earth alone, है ना. Gravity जो किसी एक simply अपना gravity हम कहते हैं तो क्या कहते हैं कि earth, the property of earth which attract all the objects towards its center. So that is called gravity. But gravity is work between all the objects. This is not a property only along the earth, है ना. सिर्फ earth की property है, सबकी है. हमारे बीच में भी हमारे भी we are also feeling some force of attractions between other object. Okay, so the gravity is not gravity is an attractive force. When you jump up you come down. Suppose that I am throwing this chalk piece that, so it's coming downward, है ना. अपन बॉल ऊपर फेंकते तो वो नीचे की तरफ आती है. That is only, this is due to the gravity, and this gravity is a attractive force. It is due to the gravity, the gravitational force between the moon and the earth keeps the moon revolving around the earth. और जितने भी सोलर सिस्टम में सोलर प्लैनेट जो भी के चारों तरफ घूमता है, रिवॉल्व करता है, that is due to what? फोर्स ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन. उनके बीच में ना इट्स बाइंड, एक टाइप का फोर्स है जो एक दूसरे को बाइंड करके रखता है और अपने फिक्स पाथ पे मूव करते हैं. जितने भी प्लैनेट्स हैं जो एक फिक्स अपने पाथ में, सर्कुलर पाथ में मूव करते हैं, रिवॉल्व करते रहते हैं. तो दैट इज ड्यू, वाई दैट इज ड्यू टू ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स. मीन्स दे आर, वो ना एक दूसरे को, एक फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन से एक दूसरे को पकड़े हुए ना, जकड़े हुए, बाइंड किए हुए, ताकि वो उसी ना पाथ में वो रिवॉल्व करते हैं. If we are comparing this gravitational force of Earth and Moon, so on the Moon is about the 1/6 of the Earth. यानी Earth का जो gravitational force है या फिर gravity है वो Moon के वहाँ पे 1/6 हो जाएगी. Okay. Now next the nuclear force. Last one the contact non-contact force का fourth one है, that is a nuclear force. Nuclear force, you know that the nuclear means what? The center position of any atom, है ना. कोई भी particle atom है उसका जो center part है, that is called nuclear. The force that exists among the tiny particles in a certain nucleus of an atom is called nuclear force. Suppose that this is the atom, okay. This is what an atom, and this portion, this center portion, this is called what? This is called nucleus. This is called the nucleus of an atom. Okay. So the force which is exists in this nucleus of any atoms or any particle, that force is called what? A nuclear force. It is because of this force that the particles stay together. क्योंकि जो particles जितने भी सब ना, all the material things are made up of water, small this particle or atoms. So these all particles bind together or attract each other by the this nuclear force. Okay. So this is all about the types of forces. Once again I explain this in very brief. So in today's class we discuss about the two different type of forces, contact force and non-contact force. Contact force, there are the three different type of forces: muscular force, mechanical force and frictional force. These forces exerted or only come in a play when the objects are come in a contact with each other. Second type of force, non-contact force, the type of force which no need to come in a contact with each other, means physical contact में एक दूसरे के फिजिकल कांटेक्ट में आना कोई ज़रूरी नहीं है, उस समय ये फोर्स अप्लाई अपन कर सकते हैं या so it can different four types: magnetic force, the force which is exerted by the magnet; gravitational force; electrostatic force; and last one nuclear force. Okay, so this all are about this types of force, contact and non-contact force. So please note down this one and you can write it the definition of all these forces in from a textbook. Okay, and if you have any doubt you can ask me without any hesitation through the WhatsApp. Okay, so now today's class is over. In next class we are going to discuss about the remaining topic, pressure. Have a nice day. Thank you.